Hello, world. This is Spikeman T here. Howdy, happy Thursday. Gonna be taking you through my first vlog on YouTube. I've been wanting to do this for a while, and I'm gonna jump right into it. I've been posting a little bit on Instagram, and it's giving me the fire to throw one up on YouTube, so let's do it. Topic for the video, as you probably know, is I'm gonna be doing some hiking, some backpacking, and camping at Joshua Tree National Forest. So I'm going to be documenting that. So I just went grocery shopping, got some goodies. I'm excited for that. I got some fun meals planned, and I'm going to start putting that all together, getting my meals ready, getting my pack ready. It's been a while since I've used this, so I'm excited to use it. I'm excited to get out there. It's going to be cool. I'm really excited for these meals. I have learned a lot about making tasty meals while you're disconnected from society, and that it can be very good. One thing to note, I don't have a stove, nor do I have access to having a campfire, so everything's gonna be cold, which isn't ideal, but we're gonna make the best of it, and we'll see how it goes. All right, bags are packed. Just taking care of some last minute admin for tomorrow for work. Finished packing, all my backpacks in the car, some clothes for tomorrow. Tomorrow morning, guess the vlog starts now. So tomorrow morning, gonna be working out in the morning before work. Usually don't do that, but want to hit the road immediately after work, beat the traffic, and secure a campsite. Right now, I'm set to go backcountry, so I have a permit for the backcountry, but debating whether or not I'm going to do a campground instead. So we'll see what happens. I'm going to drive out there. I've never been to Joshua Tree. It's been a little bit since I've camped, so I'm going to feel it out. I have a backcountry permit, and there's some open campgrounds which I could go to and secure a spot. It's first come, first serve, so we'll see what happens. Keep you updated. Follow along. More friends up 5:06. Friday morning, just had a little breakfast, a little oatmeal and fruit. Gonna get a workout in and then head to work. At 5:27, I think I'm gonna do some, I gotta stop flipping the camera like that. Then I'm gonna do some pull-ups, push-ups, squats like I always do. And I'm gonna do it in a more faster circuit to save some time. All right, it's just about noon on Friday, getting out of work a little early. Just gassed up the tank and gonna hit the road. Phone's going on airplane mode, so I'm going paper directions.
The ability to block funding for the government, and so they're trying to make this
Day 28, and we know that for those who love God, all things work together for good.
All right, we made it. Pretty gorgeous. Very desolate. And yeah, I mean, I didn't really know what I was getting into. I didn't know too much about Joshua Tree, heard good things. Knew roughly the gist, but yeah, it seems pretty cool. I'm figuring out our route. So we're right here. This road is what we came in on. And I think I'm gonna walk this for a bit and then push in to camp out. There's a bunch of rules. Must be 1 mile from the road. So that's the plan. Go in here for a bit, feel it out, and then pop right in somewhere in here. From here to here is 4 miles. It's already 4 p.m. I don't think I'm gonna be walking for too long. So I'm still in flip-flops, so I'm gonna change now. I feel like this is the only proper hat you can wear out here. Getting a little snack in me. Pretty hungry and looking forward to dinner. It's been in my bag for the last who knows how many weeks. Tastes great though. The more I hydrate now, the less my pack will weigh. Final get up. Pack's not as bad as I thought. Let's start walking. Look at this, you gotta watch very closely. There's maybe a toad. Yeah, a little froggy. What's up there, bud? The incline's picking up a bit. It's starting to be a little bit more high rising. Legs are feeling nice and toasty is the word. I don't know. They're feeling good. I mean, it's had a good workout this morning, and this is some good work. So I think I'm gonna eat very well tonight. I'm gonna sleep even better. I'm looking forward. I got some cool meals I'm excited to show you guys. We have our first fork in the road. We'll see what path we go. Let me check the map. This guy's just chilling. Well, you can't call it a desert without cactus. Whew. I want to touch it, but woo! There we go. All right, cutting off the path. Now we're looking for a place to camp. This looks like, I really like having a tree to sit up against because there's so much else. I didn't really, there wasn't many of these rocks before, so kind of changed the game. I like to have some sort of tree or rock to sit up against when I'm eating and just relaxing. Something I've noticed, I haven't seen a single other backpacker. I haven't seen a single tent here. Granted, it's a pretty big spot, but from getting the reservation, it seemed like this place would be packed. I just realized this would be a much better way to film than having you guys looking in the sun is having me look in the sun. Some really cool rock formations up there. I'm gonna check those out, see what it has to offer. It's a little farther from the trail, which is cool. It's going away from these typical palm tree vibes. Well, I haven't seen much of it, but here's the first scat that I found. I have no idea what's that from, but I have a little brochure that they gave me at the visitor center that details some of the wildlife here. So, well, I think I found my spot. I got a little crevice here in between the rocks. I don't know if you can see. Yeah, right there. Some nice sand, which make a good bedding. Check out the moon. Beautiful. Sunset in an hour. Gonna try and get set up for camp and have dinner on one of these rocks and watch the sunset. This is the best way to try if your tent campsite is Get you sleeping. Oh. Could you fall asleep? Yeah, I think I could. Tent is set. It's been a while since I've done this. This one was super easy. I mean, this is like a freaking hotel. Look how big it is. I rented it out, and I think this is supposed to be a 3-man. So I'll be very comfortable. I've got a feeling it's gonna be not very cold tonight, so I went no rain tarp. It's not supposed to rain. If it does, we'll get a little wet, but that's all right. Yeah, I'm gonna finish getting ready and then find a place to watch the sunset and start prepping dinner. I was responsible and I overpacked on water, and I'm gonna try and drink a lot. So I brought 2 gallons plus an Nalgene of 32 ounces for 36 hours. And I'm gonna try and drink a lot of it so it lightens my pack. It's a later walk out. Alrighty. That wind is picking up, man. You can see it. My hotel. Looking good as ever. Man, I got 40 minutes till sunset. Here's the view. That wind is whistling, baby. Of daylight, so I may do it now and have dinner. Maybe it's not that far, but man, that's why I like this little cove. It's a little safe fortress from the wind. Wow, I mean, you can listen to how calm it is compared to how crazy that wind was up on top there. Well, I'm going for it. I'm gonna go to that peak. Decided against bringing lunch, just dinner that is, based on how windy it is. I mean, I was just down there in that cove, and you heard how silent it was. And then you take a few steps up, and it's absolutely whistling. One thing I think is going to be challenging is finding my way back to my spot. These crevices are just getting deeper and deeper, and you can't even walk through them. You gotta go around. So I'm gonna walk along the edge. And get to that point. I got my water bottle. Well, like I suspected, was deceptively farther than I thought, but we're getting there. And the journey up starts. It's a lot up. I got a feeling this view is going to be worth it. this for bucket straps. Alright, it's starting to get a wee bit nippy up here, so I'm gonna go back to camp and have some chow. The sun has set, and the sky still looks absolutely gorgeous. Look at that moon. Pretty beautiful. One thing I'm very much looking forward to is the stars. I've seen online that that's supposed to be very beautiful in the desert. Obviously not a lot of pollution, and there's not a single cloud in the sky. There's some small ones over there, but nothing remotely above us. You may be wondering, nice palm tree by the way. You may be wondering, why did I bring my water bottle for such a short little hike? What I've learned is if you're gonna do, if you're gonna be dumb, you better be tough and smart. So it's good to do. Good to take calculated risk. Manage the risk as much as possible. You don't need to multiply the risk by getting lost for a bit and then not having water and then freaking out. It's crazy. That is just breathtaking. Alright, I know there's the common knowledge that it gets super cold in the desert at night. I feel like everybody knows this. I know it. I looked at the weather and was like, oh, it's as low as 60. That was not taking into account this wind. And I'll say it, I'm a little chilly here. I'm a lot chilly even. Maybe not a lot. I'm a little chilly. I'm excited to go back to my little fortress. Rock contained fortress for some warmth. This is your reminder to always double knot. Yes, I did do double knot before this. They did come undone. There we go. There seems to be this some sort of sediment line. Creases up here and there as well. I thought it was man-made at first, but it doesn't look so. Some more over here. It's not man-made. It's very odd. I'll have to look into that. That is a good sight to see my tent. I was getting very hungry. Alright. Dinner time. So, a little backstory, I guess. I did get out earlier than I thought from work, so I had planned on having dinner on the road here and getting to my campsite a lot later. And I got out a couple hours earlier. Luckily, I did overpack, so I have enough. But dinner number one, we got pizza here. You're gonna love how I do this. Is poor man's pizza. You got your dough, your sauce, pizza squeeze. You got your topping, uncured salami, Love it. Then we got some dessert. Some Nutella. With some crepes. I got some other stuff, some trail mix and meat sticks and such. Yeah, let's dig right in. A little bit of this on there. Fuck. Oh yeah. I mean, this is gonna steal the show. Factor here is they can't have campfires here, which is tough if you're not a campground. So normally if I had a campfire I would spice it up by heating this up, but we're gonna give it a try cold. Bon appetit. Oh, it's not bad. That is not bad. It's folding on me a little bit. Aside from the little specks of sand that got on it, very good meal. I'm ready for number 2. Absolute travesty. On the last bite, spilled tomato sauce on me. So my next pizza is a margarita pizza, as you can tell. Now we got dessert. Yeah, we just go on a dip here. Look at that chocolate and Nutella crepes. Oh yeah. So I initially decided on not putting the rain fly up, but I am going to put it on because of how cold it's getting. Well, I got the rain fly set up and it's still howling pretty good, but it's a little warmer, so I'm going to get settled inside here. I have no idea if you can see me right now. Probably not, right? With the flashing light, I think that's probably better. I'm breaking every rule that I grew up with. I was in the Boy Scouts, and I think every single rule in the book, don't eat in the tent, but the lady said there's not a lot of bears nor other big animals, so we're gonna take our chances because I'm pretty hungry. I'll tell you what, you can hear that. You can hear that wind bustling. Golly, does it feel good to break that rule. I started the day and ended the day with an RX bar. Pretty cool. So because I had dinner tonight, I'm gonna be eating the same dinner tomorrow. Throwing up my meals a little bit. I packed extra, but not as much as I thought. So I peeled into some of Sunday's breakfast tonight, but I think we'll be all right. I think we may have to ration a tad, but I think tomorrow will be fine. A weird fun fact about me. I don't know who told me this. Somebody in middle school. I can do them both ways, but I oftentimes eat sunflower seeds whole. I think they taste better this way. Granted, I do like chewing on some seeds, but it tastes damn good. I really hope I stay awake long enough to see the stars. I'm pretty tired. And whenever I camp outside, I go to bed very early. And wake up usually early, but we'll see. No alarm tomorrow. Alright, I'm shutting it down. Pretty good day, long day. Loving it, having a blast. Just journaled for a bit, get some thoughts out, which is good. My shoulder hurts from writing so much. Stars were nice. I'm so excited to wake up and it to be super like toasty in here. So we'll see you in the morning. Well, morning. Slept, took a while. I mean, probably had like 10 hours in bed, but it was like this all night, and even a lot worse, just whistling the tent non-stop for 10 hours. And I never really got used to it. And it got pretty cold. Luckily I had this hat buried in my bag. I didn't bring any other jacket, which was very dumb. And luckily it's not cold inside, right? Inside the tent, I can close it up, and with the sleeping bag and the hat, I'm not freezing, but I'm not warm in any sense of the word. I'm not cozy. I just peeked out to go to the bathroom, and it looks like a beautiful sunrise, so I'm gonna check that out now. Just to get away from the outside. Look at this. Oh yeah, it's gonna be a nice thing right there. Let's check it out. Try and keep this place cozy. I'm just excited for when the sun gets higher up and it gets warmer. Oh, baby. Oh. I mean, look at that. We're gonna get a beautiful sunrise. Oh yeah. I mean, my initial thought was like, stay in your tent a little bit. This wind does not make it warm. This is all the layers I have. But I was like, dude, the sun is literally rising as we speak. And I do not want to miss it. So, you can't really like hide from the wind. I think I'm just gonna have to embrace it. Maybe try and find a little crevice in here. Because it's rising fast. Well, I decided I'm gonna tough out the breeze and enjoy this, because I think I know the longer the sun rises, the warmer I'll be. So I'm just gonna get progressively warmer and warmer. So yeah, gonna get into some breakfast with a view. I mean, not a bad spot to break some bread. Freaking gorgeous. Let's see what we got here. Got some granola. Oh, what a good breakfast. A meat stick. Pop-Tart. I mean, there's one flavor. If you don't get strawberry, you're doing it wrong. Oh, this is a good breakfast. I need this. Also, I was a little hungry last night, so. And then what else I got? I got some Greek yogurt dipped cranberries. And a little go-go squeeze packet. dig in. The sun's rising more and more, and it's getting warmer and warmer. So, can you see it? Yeah, there. Right. Yeah, there. Hand was in the way. These are delicious. I'm just sitting here warming up. My toes are starting to get some feeling back. And I'm looking forward to when the sun is like straight above, so it's warm again. At that point, I'm probably gonna be hot and want it to be a little lower. So that's just how things work. I feel like we're always wanting the next thing. So I'm gonna try my best to appreciate this moment. All right, warmed up adequately. Just checked out the route, the map that is. Planned out a little day trip. Gonna pack a little day pack, bring some lunch, and then let's see this. Oh, back is a little stiff. And then yeah, head out. Couple miles. Hike a couple miles here, see a few of the trails. All right, just getting set. Got my day pack on, some lunch, some water, some journal. The sun's just starting to get a little higher, which is nice because it's starting to warm up. Still a bit windy, so I got my hat on. And now we start our day trip. I saved my coordinates, my watch. We are going north. And yeah, my structures, I vaguely understand where it's at. There's a few landmarks that I understand. General direction and where it is on the map. So I'm just brought a flashlight. I'm just gonna bring and just head back to camp with enough daylight that if I get a little lost, I can kind of figure it out before night comes. I'll tell you what, it feels good to get moving. You're stationary. The wind is just hitting you. That's when you get cold. So, glad to get moving again. Let's see where today takes us. Nice little tunnel. It's funny, just thinking about how my last backpacking trip, which was doing the pilgrimage of the Camino de Santiago, was completely opposite to what this is. I was on the Camino, brought my backpack, had all my clothes and toiletry kit, and that was about it. Not any food more than maybe an extra pastry. But now I'm out here, I have one set of clothes, as you can see from this pizza sauce stain, and a bunch of food, all my meals, and water. So that's kind of cool. All right, so I'm looking for the place called Jumbo Rock. Maybe it's just me. Could be totally wrong, but I mean, if these places aren't Jumbo Rocks, I don't know what are. We're getting into some cool rock formations. again, you have these lines of sediment. I looked in the book. There's no information about it. So we'll have to ask a park ranger. Oh yeah. I mean, look at this. I mean, if this isn't Jumbo Rock. I don't know what it is. Coming off, sun's high enough in the day. Gonna lighten my load a little bit. Hear me out. Is it me or does this rock look like a potato? Here we are again. Something I've realized is I've become so accustomed to being comfort, that is, and it's a drug, as everybody, a lot of people seem to know. Comfort is a drug, and it's addicting. And I have this, the lesser side of my being, the primal ape part of my brain is saying, like, just relax, just lay down, eat some food, do whatever. Putting myself out there, being a little bit uncomfortable in a new environment where I'm growing is not very comfortable. So I feel that push and pull of both sides of my body. Got my favorite thing in the world, which are picnic tables. I mean, I love going to a park, finding a where I can do work, sit down, even just go on my phone. Being outside is a lot nicer than being inside. So, got my journal here. I got my, super excited to use this radio flashlight. So I'm gonna let it charge up. Solar panel, super cool. I bought this like literally over 10 years ago, probably closer to 12. And I don't think I've ever used it actually in the wilderness. So it'll be a cool experience. See if it works well out here. And now I'm gonna do a little writing. Alright, I've been snacking so much. I'm gonna break out lunch. We got tortillas, peanut butter, honey, beef stick, trail mix, and another go-go squeeze. And I got my radio going.
I will say, they did buy me a car also.
I graduated, so I got so, you know, they're pretty motivated.
I'll do it, yeah.
Oh man, it's gonna
That
be good.
works.
That'll work. No, just, like, really, like, knowing that I could get those relationships.
Yeah.
It's like I just, like, worked. Because I saw, like, things, like, little things that, like, I needed to work on. That, like, you can apply to anywhere in life.
Taking responsibility for something like academics. And the third thing would be, you know, Dr. Cheryl Davis.
If you will only deny yourself, take up your cross
Stogies.
daily, and follow him, he will do exceedingly abundantly.
Good whispers. Walking by here on the road. This is a very busy road. Just had about 10 cars past me going both ways. I've not seen this much life in the park since I've got here. I've only hiked about a little over 2.5 miles this morning. I haven't seen much life until I came to this picnic area where I was at. Nobody was there first thing in the morning. And then as the morning went on, more people would come out, check out the overlook, see what it was about. Had a great nap there. Initially I was like, oh, is this a bad look? I was like, I'm in the woods. I guess not woods, but I'm with nature. I'm deep in here. I just did not get that good of a sleep last night, and so I was a bit tired. So I was like, I need to get some sleep. We'll see how tonight goes. It's just so much colder than I thought. I mean, even right after sunset, it gets pretty chilly. Even at sunset too. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. Play by ear. Running good on food right now. That tortilla, peanut butter, and honey combo is going to be very good, and will serve me well for. I had 3 sandwiches. 3 or 4? Yeah, so I should have essentially 2 extra peanut butter and honey tortillas that I can load up with honey and peanut butter to make it more filling, which is key. And then if I get hungry after that, I can just eat peanut butter and I have some Nutella. So I'm not in panic mode at all with the food. Pretty short Exfill out. Just gonna enjoy this. Look at this, got a lot of action ahead. Look at that, never seen this many people since I've been here. These rocks right here. You see? Where's it? 85 million years old. You can't put time in a bottle, but you can't put it in a rock. Why the long face? I'm trying to show you guys something. See how well I can do this. To tell time, if you're in the desert or anywhere in the world and you have sunlight and you have a stick and you have a compass, you can do so. So first thing, set your compass, find north and face that way. For this case, it's right this way. Okay? Put your stick down. You can even, if you want to go fancy, you can write some numbers and do like a nice little circle like this. And then you see your north is directly this way. I'm gonna do a big chunk here, big chunk here, big chunk here, and a big chunk right beneath. And let me show you. It works out easy because north is right now. I'm gonna put my stick, here's my clock, okay? 12 on the top, 3, 6, 9. Put my stick in the center, and it's facing north, which is 12. And then there you can see, can you kind of see? It's kind of hard to tell. So yes, if you hold the stick straight up in the center, it's going right where, the shadow goes right to where 12 is. So we know the time is about 12. Some change, we checked that. And we're at 12:41. So, if you ever want to find what time it is, you have a stick, a compass, and it's sunny out, you can do that. Within an hour or two, it's not going to give you the exact time, but it'll give you a ballpark. Once these cars pass, you gotta listen to these birds. Well, it's definitely getting very warm. Oh, these birds are so... Yeah, I'm gonna head back to camp. Try and have an early dinner and beat the cold, get to sleep. Let's see if I can remember my way back. One thing I do remember, that Potato Rock. So, we started on the right trail. Oh, nice. A little lizard or a gecko just sprinted by. If I remember correctly, one of these trees is the namesake Joshua tree. I'll have to double check, but one of them that I passed is where the forest gets the national park gets its name. It's funny, I've been eating pretty clean the last 2 months. Very strict on my diet. Out here I have to pack shelf-stable foods that will be able to last indefinitely without any refrigeration. You know, with that comes, you're gonna eat a lot more unhealthy foods. Made my peanut butter and honey, tortilla wraps, my pizza, tortillas, trail mix, granola. Some good stuff there, but I just do not feel like myself in terms of my diet. I just feel so heavy and feel pretty gross. And it's because I've really cleaned up my diet and eat strictly whole foods, fruits, vegetables every day. Very, very clean meats, clean and lean meats. So it's interesting. I'll have to do some more research how to make some better stuff. I think one improvement for sure would be a camp stove. Some warmth in my foods would definitely not be opposed. But overall, it's good. I mean, I'm full. Kind of ate too much. Breakfast was good. And like I said, dinner's the same thing. But if I had a fire, man, that pizza would be next level. Next level. But we're really out here in the middle of the desert. He was getting a lot, so
healthcare for illegal aliens.
decided I'm gonna wait it out.
A lot of the reforms.
Got my radio here.
Medicaid. We want to be able to have adults with.
Well, back on my feet. Sun's down a little bit, which is a complete game changer, honestly. It was getting very hot there. And I wasn't feeling 100%, so I think smart move. Laying low a little bit, getting in some shade, getting some water. Thankfully I had this to help me pass the time. Then we march back on camp. We'll see how long I stay tonight. I'm very tired. So, yeah. Well, there you have it. Looks like my home is that one. I think. Actually, no, I think it's this one. I'm gonna sweep. I'll sweep this way. Peek in here. I think it's that one. Because that's when I climbed last night. Again, very beautiful right now. These are big rocks. Well, I made it back to camp. With a little surprise. Not sure what happened there. We're gonna check it out. Did an animal come in and smell my salami? Looks like some stuff still in. Tarp's all set. Alright, I'm gonna figure this out. First, I guess let's see. There's my bag in here. Yes, we got a bag. Alright, let's get this thing back up. Alright, we got all my stuff. Looks like just one of the stakes came undone. Probably due to that wind. I just whooped it off without some of the extra weight in it. But good to be back at camp. Trying to enjoy this warmth while we still have it before it gets very cold again. Something I love about camping, the small pleasures of life, like taking off your socks, feels so good, almost divine. I finished 1 gallon. Got about, what is that? 96? Yeah, 96 ounces in that one. And then about, this will probably be like 22 ounces left. So doing well on water, food. Got a nice meal left with some breakfast for tomorrow. Yeah, doing well on food. It's gonna be a light pack out, which is awesome. So I'm gonna keep drinking water. Dinner time with a view. Hello. All right. Same dinner as yesterday. As you know, I'm just so excited to eat some heated food tomorrow. I will very much appreciate it. The sun is feeling very nice. Right now it's at a time where the sun is not too hot and the wind isn't too bad, where it's very enjoyable. Got our salami, baby. Let's go. That fires me up. Got our sauce. You gotta love some salami. God, thank you for this day. For enjoying your beautiful creation. Please guide me on your path. Let your will be done, not mine. Let's dig in, baby. Cheers. I've had so much sugar today. It's not gonna stop me from having dessert. This stuff is crack. They're already chocolate filled. But an extra one. I mean, look at that. Come on now. Oh yeah. That's good stuff. All right, sun's just setting. I'm packed up. Gonna get on it early. I want to get to bed within the next like 15 minutes. Put away some stuff. Pack up for tomorrow. Brush my teeth, hit the sack. I want to be asleep before it gets cold, so we'll see you in the tent. All right. One last goodbye. I'm JT, Joshua Tree. I mean, let me get a good view on this one. Sunset. Still not terribly cold out, but I want to get in bed before the cold comes. All right, one last goodbye. Bam! Holy cow. Just beautiful colors. I mean, just these mountains. That sunset on them is just absolutely gorgeous. So I'm gonna head in for the night. Planning on doing a little earlier morning Exfill. I'm imagining sleep isn't going that well. And probably around 2, 3-ish. Gonna wake up. And then at that note, I'm gonna pack up, hit the road. Hopefully be, I'm not gonna set a time, but just be out before sunrise or around sunrise would be a good goal. And start heading back. That puppy. Little beetle. Yeah. I tried a new strat for tonight. We'll see how it works. I took the rain fly off, and I'm just gonna have that in the tent like an extra blanket. So we'll see how it goes. All right. All right, I'm shutting it down. We'll see you in the morning. Well, just woke up. It's about 3:15. Gonna pack up. Stars are absolutely beautiful right now, but we're gonna pack up, hit the road, start the hike back, and head back to the car. All packed up. Gonna get some breakfast in me before I hit the road. Check out. Wait, as you turn these. Get your night vision on. I don't know if you can really see, but there's a full moon, and it's absolutely gorgeous. Now you can't see the stars. Peanut butter, Nutella, honey. Delish. Well, we're all packed up. Staying by our tent spot, which doesn't really look as flat as I thought. Just got some chow and now hitting the road. Well, my pack is noticeably a lot lighter because of all the food and water I've drank, so moving at a pretty good speed. Some nice bushes over here. Found this little path and it's going the general direction I'm trying to go, so I'm gonna keep following it. I didn't see it on the way in. Now that I think about it, there was that fork in the road. I went left and this went right, which would be in this general direction. So we'll see if we'll come up on the right side of a Y trail head. Not really a trailhead, but more of a convergence of 3 trails. And would you look at that? Look what we found here. a trail. Let's go. All right. So now we know we got about just under 3 miles back to the parking lot. Well, I found that Y trail converge. Turning off my headlight because you can kind of see. I don't know if actually you can't see it all, but the moon illuminates the trail pretty well. All I'm thinking about right now is getting back to the car, blasting the heat and heat seater, the heat warmer. It's not. I wouldn't say it's like. It's not freezing cold. It's not. It's not anywhere close to that. It's just a little bit cold to the point where you're just enough uncomfortable to where it's bearable. And like, yeah, I can walk no problem. But it's just a wee bit uncomfortable. And if I didn't have this hat, which I found in my bag, thankfully, I think I would be very cold. Oh yeah, baby. Made it back to the parking lot. That's a pretty sight. Woo-hoo! Back in the car. Got it warmed up a bunch. Got the heat seater on. Feeling good. And just before 5 a.m. Pretty good time. Pretty good timing. So, gonna get my directions. I'm still going paper directions. I don't know if I really got into that, but yeah, I'm going paper directions. I want to save my battery on my phone. Get it out of here. So both the way here and the way back, we're going full paper directions. Kind of cool. I don't really remember the last time I did paper directions, but I remember growing up and going somewhere new and you go up and print it on Google Maps, so kind of a fun thing. I'm gonna probably get a hot meal here in a bit once I get on the road. Check in with you later. Alright, we made it to a Starbucks. Literally and figuratively recharging the batteries. Let's see, first bite of a hot meal since Friday morning, so 2 days. Ham and Swiss croissant. Thank you, Jesus, for this meal. Oh. Golly, that's good. Take for granted how nice a hot meal is. I'm gonna enjoy this. Thanks for following along. Enjoy.